Partimentino number 1, let's play it. So we are in F major and we have the bass line. Let's play the bass line. O, do, re, mi, fa.
Alt, stop very quickly. To download the PDF that I'm using in this video, which is free, follows these passages. Go to the musicuspracticus.com website, and if you already have an account, click here on login. Then here, do your login and you'll find here. If you don't have an account yet, you have two ways. First, go to the link to the description of this video, you'll find a link, register here, click on that link. Otherwise, in this go to online courses here, then scroll up to any of the courses you want. In that case, you can select Renaissance path, for example, the Partimento Method, which is what we're doing here, learn more. Then this page opens, you can click on Start Now, then this page opens, as you can see, you register your account, so you put your first name, then what happens, you'll get an email. Go to your inbox and go to the main folder and check even the spam folder if this is your first email. Here you get this email, okay, so you can set your password. Then once you are inside here, open MPA free levels here, where you can find a lot of free lessons taken from all the courses, so the Renaissance path, the Baroque path, Cantus Firmus, Cantus Figuratus, Tones and Modes. Go to Partimentino Method, Baroque 2, Partimentino Method, and here in chapter 2, go to Get Partimentino Method chapter 2 and put the same email you used, this one, join. After this, you'll go to the dashboard and you'll find the new level. You can do the same thing, so you'll open this, you go here to Partimentino Method chapter 2, this time go on chapter 1 instead of chapter 1, here it is, get Partimentino Method chapter 1, the same email, and go to the dashboard and you'll find Partimentino Method chapter 1 and even chapter 2, that way. Then here you can continue as you prefer, and where to download those PDFs. So if you're at this point, go to chapter 2. In the first page there are resources, so here you have all the resources of chapter 2. Worksheet, Partimentini, chapter 2, here you have the version to print and work, and here there is the version with the realization and the analysis, so very important to correctly follow all these, all the videos. Then there are other buttons, here there are all the lessons, as you can see at the left, just follow them, go here, you can find them, and if you go to the main path, this one, Musicus Practicus Academy free level, you can watch other lessons, and then you can even do what you want, you can access the full learning path, here, there are all of them, and even one or more one-to-one training sessions depending on you. If you don't know where to start, because maybe you're a beginner, here in the link full long learning path access, here you can find this page where you can send me an email, and if you tell me about you, especially you answer this question, I can better help you to know and to tell you what's the best thing to follow according to your specific background. Let's go to the video. Bye.
As you can see, the structural notes, the very important notes, are here, the quarter notes, and so the harmony changes on the quarter notes, and then here, 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 and here. After this, from this bar, we have the representation of what we had at the beginning, but at the 5th degree, so starting from Che Sol Fa Ut. And then we have this sequence, 3, with these structural notes, F, E, D, C, B, A, C, F. All the other notes are just a diminution, in this case with an E-tone and an octave leap, as you can see. So your realization must focus on this. Our pattern 3-6 is applied in this sequence. As you can see, 3-6, 3-6, 3-6. and 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6. The fact that here I wrote 2 6 may indicate the repetition of that 6, maybe with the difference of an octave. For example, you can do up and down, an octave up and an octave down, or the opposite. And so here your fantasy, there is only your fantasy is the limit. You can combine all of these possibilities. The same thing happens in the second phrase, and you finish with a cadence. Remember that you can even use the parallel sixth we have learned even on a smaller level. For example, if you arrive to have the sixth here in this position, you can have the sixth and then another 6, and you can proceed and continue with 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Since you have another 6 on the target note, you can even do Fa, Mi, Fa, Sol, Fa, Fa, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Fa. So with the given numbers, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Fa, you have a coherent ending, a very beautiful ending, coherent to this movement. Now, stop the video, do your realization, and let's compare it. Okay, so here we have our realization, so my realization. Let's compare it with yours. Let's play it. Here, of course, continue with this pattern, with this melodic pattern. You have a pattern which is indicated by the numbers, continue with it and add the Fa super La, E flat. Remember that the Fa super La is always the 7th degree of a major mode, so E flat. And this phrase, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, is the conclusion, is something like 3/8 with an escape tone. The last note is an escape tone before starting the following bar. 6, 6, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, 6, 8, 6. What I told you before, I did it in this point. I'm 8, 6, and has a little canon, Fa, Mi, Fa, Sol, Fa, Mi, Fa, Sol, Fa, Mi, 6, 6, 6, 3. These are all 6, 6, 6, 6, as you can see. Fa, Mi, Fa, Sol, Mi. And then the same thing in C major. As you can see, we do not have to write the B flat to this in this hexachord, because we are on the 5th degree hexachord, on the one on C ut, as you can see, and so we already have the B flat. Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Fa, Sol, La, Fa, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Sol, Fa, Mi. You can even do this, crossing the voices, because this Fa is this one, because if you have a bass and imagine to have a basso continuo and a violin, that's okay, or maybe you are on an organ, so you have 2 keyboards, and so this perfectly works. Without any problems. And then the last phrase, even here the crossing of the voices can be okay. Imagine to be on an organ, it works. In this case, just be aware that the 6th inverted becomes a 3rd, but this is only due to the inversion keeping the same note, okay? You have so you have studied this in the interval chapter, in the interval stage of chapter 1 of the first level. Then 3, 6, 6, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Fa. In this case, in this realization, I didn't move in parallel 6, but we can do it. Why not? Fa, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, to give a more gallant ending. Or I can even do fa, sol, la, a dotted rhythm. Fa, we have mi, fa, sol, la. But the last time, instead of stopping on this la, we continue with a descending movement this way. So mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, creating the cadence. Okay, let's play this now from the beginning. Okay, and this is our Partimentino and our exercise. If you want to practice with more advanced realizations or with other exercises, you can always book your one-to-one training sessions with me. Music theory, 2 and 3 part Partimento, cadences, rule of the octave, gallant schemata, advanced cadences, chromatics, patterns and advanced patterns, suspensions and double suspensions, modulations, original partimenti numerati by Fenaroli and diminuiti by Durante. This is what you learn in the Partimento Method, the second level of the Musicus Practicus Baroque path, where you learn to compose music in the Baroque style. Curious to know how it works? Follow this link to explore the full course content and begin with the free levels you can find on the Musicus Practicus Academy free. Then choose the full course path that fits your goals and learn to compose music as if you had lived in the Baroque era.